Hey guys on YouTube, this is Dark Shadow Union, and even though you haven't seen this deck before, this is my dark deck, my original, my permanent deck. Anyway, this is my main deck. First off, there's monsters, 3 Dark Crusaders. You can discard a card from your hand to boost their attack up 400 points. So, good for getting dark monsters in the grave. Next, Goblin Black Ops. Has 1300, can attack directly, and when it does, it changes to defense position, so when your opponent attacks it, it goes to the grave so you can use it for later. Dark Hunter. If there is 1 or fewer dark monsters in your grave, it loses 400. If there's 2 to 4, it gains 400. And if it's 5 or more, you can send it to the graveyard for later use and destroy all face-down monsters your opponent controls. Dark Blade. Dark monster, 1800 attack. Just basic good monster. Cult the Moon Shadow. Can discard it and use it for later use in the graveyard when your black wing monster is attacked or is attacked. For the spear, you can special summon it when you have a black wing on your side of the field and it inflicts piercing damage. Double Costin. When you tribute it for a dark monster, it counts as 2 tributes. Archfiend Soldier, 1900 attack, dark, pretty good attack. Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. You can special summon it when you control a Blackwing monster, and once per turn you can have 1 monster on your opponent's side of the field. Half its attack and defense. The Lady in White. Dark monster, 2200 defense, pretty good defense. Dark Valkyria, 1850 attack, Gemini. You can summon it after you play it for 1 turn. You can summon it again next turn, and it gains 300 attack, and you can have it lose 300 attack to destroy 1 monster your opponent controls. Defender, 2700 defense points, dark monster, great monster. Mistral the Silver Shield, Blackwing. When it's either destroyed or sent to the graveyard, battle damage this turn becomes 0. True the Blue Flame. When it destroys the monster, you can special summon 1 Blackwing monster from your deck. 1800 attack, dark monster, pretty good. Next is the high levels. Blackwing Sirocco the Dawn. When your opponent controls a monster and you control no monsters, you can summon it from your hand. 2000 attack, and you can use its effect. One Blackwing monster on the field gains the attack of all other Blackwings on the field, but other monsters you control cannot attack this turn. You activated it, so it's still pretty good. Great Maju Garzette has double the attack of the monster you tribute for it, so it usually has pretty high attack since it's a level 6. So like a level 6 with usually like 3600 attack. Dark Knight Parshath gains 100 attack for each dark monster in the grave, and you can, when it destroys a monster, you can remove and play 1 dark monster in your graveyard to draw a card. 1900 original attack, level 5. Dark Lord Zerato, 2800 attack. It You can summon it with 1 tribute if you have 4 or more dark monsters in your graveyard, and you can discard 1 dark monster to destroy all monsters your opponent controls, so they're wide open for a direct attack. But it's destroyed during the end phase, which also helps for later use in the graveyard. The Endalgion, Dark Dragon Lord, you can special summon it from your hand when you activate a counter trap card, and if the counter targets a spell, your opponent takes 1500 damage. If it targets a trap, select 1 card your opponent controls and destroy it. Effect monster, select 1 monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Really good card. Kai's the Shadow Monarch. When it's summoned, you can move and play 1 monster on the field, and if it's a dark, your opponent takes 1000 points of damage. So, and then you can attack them directly for 24. So it'd do pretty much 3400 by itself. The Dark Creator, when you control no monsters and there are 5 or more in your dark monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon it. I would special summon in defense, as 2300 attack, 3000 defense. And once per turn, you can move and play 1 dark monster in your graveyard to special summon 1 in your graveyard. Pretty good. Dark Nephthys. If you have 3 or more dark monsters in your grave, you can remove 2 to send it to the graveyard. And during your next standby phase, it's special summoned and it destroys 1 spell or trap on the field. Pretty good. Dark Horus, level 8, 3000 attack, 1800 defense. You just sacrifice monsters for it, and once per turn, when a spell card is activated during your opponent's turn, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower dark monster in your graveyard. Next, the big one, Rainbow Dark Dragon. Dark Rainbow Dragon, whatever. Doesn't matter what you call it. 4000 attack. You can special summon it by removing from play 7 dark monsters in your graveyard. Really good. Spells. Heavy Storm. Destroy all phone traps. Pretty basic. Poison of the Old Man. Your opponent takes 800 or you gain 1200. Mystical Space Tap can destroy 1 spell or trap. Lightning Vortex. Discard 1 card. It could be a dark monster. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Mage Power. The equipped monster gains 500 attack for each spell and trap. Double Summon. You can summon 2 times this turn. Mystic Plasma Zone. All dark monsters gain 500 attack. Soul Exchange. You can tribute 1 of your opponent's monsters for a tribute summon. Next, for traps, 2 magic jammers, counters, so you can summon Vandalgion, Karma Cut, remove from play 1 monster your opponent controls, Trap Jammer, counter for Vandalgion, negates the effect of a trap, Spellbinding Circle, 1 monster can attack or change battle position, Compulsory Activation Device, return 1 monster on the field to its owner's hand, Shield Spell, against the activation of a spell, and it's a counter. Sakuretsu Armor, destroys 1 monster your opponent controls. Jar of Greed, draw 1 card. Divine Wrath, negate the effect of a monster and destroy it. Magic Drain, negate the effect of a magic card, spell card, magic card, and discard 1 and destroy it. Also, it's a counter, so. And Call the Haunted. Bring back 1 monster in your graveyard. Next is Extra Deck Silverwind. Armor Master. Blackwing Armor Master. Magical Android. Ancient Fairy Dragon. Black Rose Dragon. Psychic Life Trainer. Gaia Knight, Force of the Earth. And Hyper Psychic Blaster. And that's it. This is Dark Shadow Union. Don't forget to subscribe, and